I think this airframe is still available in some places, and I purchased the plug and fly version of it.
Welcome to ground control. I have the Ranger G2 1.2 meter FPV cruiser. We're not going to use it as an FPV cruiser. We're going to go out and we're going to do some close proximity flying with it. This is one of those airframes that's been around for a very long time, but it's an exceptional handling and an exceptional flying airframe. So let's take it out to the field. Let me meet you out there.
Okay, I've got the Ranger G2 out here this morning. Another airframe that I have been neglecting. Doesn't have a gyro, just has a standard 6-channel receiver, but it's a well-behaved airframe. So, got here by the road. Let's see if we can get it in the air, into the wind, launching. Takes right off. Very maneuverable for a big FPV cruiser. Good power. Nice big loops. Let's bring it back a little ways. Oh yeah, I'm just banking and yanking it, guys. I'm not even using any rudder. Like I said, it's a well-behaved airframe. A proven airframe. Not a bad roll rate for a big cruiser, huh? I have my control surface movement set up pretty aggressively, so takes me a minute to get used to the controls again. Pretty sweet. I think this airframe is still available in some places, and I purchased the plug and fly version of it. Look at that, very well behaved. Put in a little bit of rudder there, a little roller coaster turn. A little rudder. Isn't that awesome? The pretty axial rolls for the type of airframe that it is. Little rudder. And I think everything is still stock on it. except for the prop. I put an 8x4 prop on it. Now when I received this one, I did have to make a thrust angle adjustment on the motor, but from what I have learned from other posts regarding this plane is that Volantex has fixed that thrust angle. But I found that an 8x4, and I'm trying to remember what it came with. It may have been a 50-50 prop or a 60-50 prop. Or maybe it was a 7x4. I can't remember, but it was a smaller size prop than what I have on it. And I found that this 8x4 prop pushes it much better. Look at that. So well behaved. Little rudder. Little rudder. Whee! It's just a really fun plane. It's an FPV cruiser, but like all my planes, I don't normally use them as intended. I like doing close proximity aerobatic flight with all my planes. I don't care what kind of plane it is. And I'm running this with a 3S 2200 milliamp hour 25 C Lipo that weighs 172 grams. So I actually have to put, I think about 20 grams of nose weight in it to get a neutral balance on the CG. Timer has elapsed. Okay, so before we get any company, let's come back through here, check our directions. It's been a long time since I've flown this, and it glides really well. Okay, so I don't have any traffic that way. Alright, I'm gliding now. I can't remember how much this glides. Ooh! A little too much back pressure on the elevator there. I almost stalled it. But it is such a forgiving plane. It forgives most of my mistakes. And that's why it's still flying. But just an awesome airframe. I really love flying this Ranger G2. One of those airframes, just really stable in the air, very well behaved. If you want to set your control surface movements up more aggressively like I have, it's got a pretty nice roll rate for an FPV cruiser. I do nice roller coaster turns with it, stall turns with it. It's not that great with stall turns, but you can do stall turns with it. Enough power to do big, huge, wide loops, split S maneuvers, or just cruise around with it. You know, it produces a lot of lift, especially, you know, since I don't have any FPV or camera equipment in it. But because I don't have that, I do have to put about 20 grams of nose weight in it. So in order to not have any, you know, necessary ballast weight in the nose, I'd say you need a Lipo that weighs somewhere around 192 to 195 grams. Because I've got my 3S 2200 25C Lipo all the way as far forward on the nose as I could possibly get it, and still had to put about 20 grams of nose ballast weight in it. But as you can see, it doesn't mind the weight one single bit. And this is just a 3S setup. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air.